yeah, so I enjoyed Against the Odds, and yeah, and now to move on about the WWE pay-per-view situation. I'm annoyed that they've got rid of Backlash. It's annoying that they think WWE think that they can get us the fans to buy pay-per-views just because they're basing it off of gimmick matches. I think that's just ridiculous, to be honest, and they really have no creativity because of the names. They're just basing the names off of gimmick matches, and it's just getting to the point where it's just absolutely ridiculous. Soon enough, like the hardcore fans, the proper, die-hard fans, like old school fans and everything, aren't going to buy the pay-per-views because they're going to be so sick of this. And like me, I don't even know when. I forget when each pay-per-view is now because they keep seeming to change. They keep seeming to change everything. It's just it's ridiculous. Yeah, they're just going too far with this thing, and the names they're coming up with, it's just, as I said, it's just not right. It's just ridiculous. They lack so much creativity. It's just unbelievable, and how they even have a job is, God knows how they have a job, but anyway, so I'm pissed off they got rid of Backlash. Well, Judgment Day, I thought Judgment Day '09 was alright, to be honest. I didn't think it was, we saw a lot of, we saw a few things that we hadn't seen before, especially CM Punk versus Umaga. Rest in peace, Umaga. Anyway, so I thought Judgment Day was alright for 2009. It wasn't great, but it wasn't really bad. But a lot of people really bashed that pay-per-view. I thought there was pay-per-views that were worse than that, which comes to the Bash, which they're getting rid of as well, which I thought was one of the worst pay-per-views of 2009. So I don't think Judgment Day was that bad compared to the Bash. I hate the Bash. Extreme Rules, that wasn't that great either, but they're keeping Extreme Rules, and obviously they got rid of Survivor Series, which I'm not that, I enjoyed Survivor Series and not that happy about that, but whatever. What can you do? What else? So they got rid of Bash, Judgment Day, Survivor Series, and Backlash, I think, and they're doing this new. They're doing what are they doing? God damn, I forgot. Sorry about that, but I completely forgot. I'm just completely going off of what I'm thinking of right now. I completely forgot the names of the, the crappy names of pay-per-views really that they're. Apart from one, now, I know one was called Fatal 4-Way. It's like, what the hell? They're naming, like I said, they're naming matches just, they're naming these pay-per-views off of matches. It's just, they're not, they've got no creativity whatsoever. It's just unbelievable. And a lot of the names that they had as pay-per-views, like, and they should have kept, like, they should have kept Elimination Chamber as, as No Way Out, but whatever. I don't really, it doesn't bother me that much, but, they shouldn't try and confuse everyone all the time and change everything. It's just ridiculous. And they should just, what are they going to do next? Change bloody SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble? They're going to get rid of them as well? What are they going to do next, say? What are their limits? What are they going to do? Because they're just going to piss off everyone if they keep doing this. They might as well just have left things the way they were. Because everyone was, changes. Not everyone likes change, but, they should have just left things the way they were. Because then that way everyone was happy, pretty much. They could have added, like, King of the Ring or something in as a pay-per-view or something like that. And apparently they're doing a War Games pay-per-view. But I haven't read anything about War Games. But I've read about that they've considered doing a War Games pay-per-view. But I haven't really. I've seen people do videos pretty much confirming it, but I haven't seen anything confirming it, so I don't know. But in a PG, in the PG era, they can't really, it's like Extreme Rules. They can't do it. it's just not right. They shouldn't, you know, with PG, you know, they can't really do Extreme Rules matches or anything that involves, you know, blood, you know, because they can't involve blood or anything. They can't, you know, involve, you know, people getting, you know, head smashed open or whatever, you know. So yeah, and the last thing I want to say is that I'm watching the rise and fall of WCW right now, and I'm really enjoying it. I've watched the story, and I watched the story and disc 2 of the matches yesterday, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. Yeah, I think it's a very good DVD. I think, you know, I'm on the 3rd disc at the moment. I'm watching a match between Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko for the, I believe, the United States Championship in WCW. A no disqualification match at Uncensored. What year? I can't remember. Uncensored. Wait a second, guys. Uncensored 97. That's one. No disqualification match for the United States Championship in WCW. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm watching at the moment. I just got it paused at the moment so I could do this video. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much or get. I hope you basically understood what I was coming across as. So I'm gonna get back to watching the rise and fall of WCW now. I've had this DVD a long time. I've just never got round to watching it yet. So because I've had so much stuff to watch, and I've got a load of TNA DVDs still to watch. So I've been getting through my DVDs, but I still got loads to watch, and I still got my Legacy of WrestleMania VHS box set. So I still got to watch a couple of WrestleManias as well. I started watching WrestleMania 11, and I agree that it's one of the worst WrestleManias that there is. So because I started watching and I was just so bored I couldn't continue really. So, and I'll probably watch it another time, but you know, I can't be bothered at the moment because it's not something I really want to go back and watch. So yeah, comment, rate and subscribe if you want. I'm still waiting for 2 DVDs from eBay, from a guy from eBay. I bought 2 DVDs from the same seller. I still haven't received them yet, and I'm starting to get pissed off. If they don't come by Monday, then I'm gonna have to report them to eBay or something and try and get my money back. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to watching the match between Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero now for the United States Championship on the rise and fall of WCW. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to bring you more videos in the near future. I'll bring you obviously a DVD update when I get my DVDs. I'll have to wait till Monday. If they don't come in on Monday, then I probably won't get them, but then I'll get some more DVDs later on in the near future anyway. So yeah, because I really want to show my updated TNA collection. I could do with showing my WWE collection as well, but I've got so many DVDs that it would just kind of be a pain in the ass because I'd have to move everything. But I might do it. So yeah, I'm Norm9762007, and I'm out. Peace.